Start your engine, feel the thrill. Epic battle, hits a chill. Overtakes, oh so sweet. RRF1 can't be beat. Free divisions on the line. Everyone can shine, shine. Big races, no retreat. Garnish crashes, watch the heat. On RF1, oh yeah, we ride. Together we're side by side. Racing hearts, feel the beat. On the track, life's complete. From the start to the end, every ride, every bend, skill or love, no disguise. Everyone's a star, no surprise. Feel the power, hear the roar, adrenaline. We want more. Flags are waving, lights aglow. RRF1, let's put on a show. Let's go!
Saturday performance, 100% race. Test of resolve and a real test of pace. Pedal to the metal, hear the engine scream. RRF1 Saturday's a true racer's dream. Ooh, let's go! Ascend the top, a true test of skill. Fast guys and slower cars, the test is the thrill. Foot to the floor, title dreams are alive. Calculate that great move, don't make a dive. Super Saturday, it's on. It's on! Ignore all your haters, the track is your altar. Patience with your setup and you will not falter. The races are released, feel the adrenaline flowing. Stacking up the points and your fans are growing. Ooh, let's go! Ascend the top, a true test of skill. Fast guys and slower cars, the test is the thrill. Foot to the floor, title dreams are alive. Calculate that great move, don't make a dive. Super Saturday, it's on. It's on! Super Saturday, race, race. Super Saturday, race, race. Super Saturday, let's go!
Good evening and welcome to the Super Saturday division. Tonight is round 8 and we're at China and I'm joined by Gavin Bass tonight. How are you feeling, Gavin?
All good, thank you, Woodsy. All good. Still buzzing from a fantastic race last night. One of my best races ever. And nice to join you tonight, but can I just join spectator mode? I didn't get a chance to join spectator.
Yeah, as soon as you just join and it should just put you straight as a spectator. So we've got 16 today.
Okay.
Just run through them. So we've got Dragoon, T-Bance, LJ Peter, Whitey, Dark Mark, Miguel's, Dumar, Twisted Dragon, Skin Shaggy. He's making a bit of a return.
Oh, Skin Shaggy.
Find the Pass, Chaos, Brewdog, Tamas, Destroy Drac, and Zero is reserving, but he's retired, so I don't think he's doing quali.
Okay, good to see Shaggy back. He's a good golfer.
So I was trying to have a look. I think he did leave RRF1. He was used get me words mixed up. He did used to race quite a lot in their Wednesday division back in the day.
Oh, right, okay.
If you can hear that in the background, that's my 11-year-old being a terror. He's getting told to go to bed.
Don't worry about it.
He's 11 going on 16, I think.
Right, okay. So we're in Brazil and
oh no, we're in China.
Oh, we're in China. Of course we're in China. Oh, I'm in the wrong part of the world. China. Oh, it's a toughie.
Dark Mark's first out.
I didn't think Dark Mark was making it tonight. It's great to see him in.
Yeah, I think he said he can do it this week, but not next week.
Right, okay.
Yeah, his favourite track is Canada, and it's working out that he can't do 100% his favourite track next week.
He needs to man up. If you're listening to me, Dark Mark, man up. You love Canada.
He doesn't even get to do it as a normal race during the week because Apex decided to choose it as a reverse grid. So on Monday it'll be straight in. It'll be starting pretty near the back as well.
This is not reverse grid tonight, is it?
No. Saturday's the only one that won't do
there's
reverse grid.
I think it would be a good opportunity. A couple of Wednesday nights ago, we didn't have any commentator, and Massey took it on. I think it was Massey. He'd done a great job.
Was that the Brazil one, wasn't it?
I can't remember where it was, but he'd done a great job. He covered everybody, and he had a great knowledge of the game. He had a great knowledge of F1 in general. And I thought his stream was very, very educational and very watchable. So well done, Massey, and thanks for that.
If I remember correctly, I think Massey did used to do a Monday division, going back to about season 7, season 8.
Yeah, you're probably right. He's definitely on the ball. He knows what he's doing with the comms and stuff. I thought he was great.
So he's leading the Monday division as well. I've noticed. Ali's had a bit of technical issues and he had to pull out really late this week, so he's dropped back in the championship a little bit.
I see my little Welsh friends out tonight. PSD Dragoon. I wonder did Bristol win today?
No, I wanted them actually to win because it would have helped Derby, but they drew with Hull 1-0.
Yeah, that's the last I saw, 1-1. I thought maybe they would have popped one in at the end.
Yeah, Hull only had 10 men as well, I think, from what I was reading.
And Whitey 325, the butcher's out. 2 ribeye steaks and a sirloin, Whitey.
So it's been pretty nice in where we are today. You might have some barbecue customers soon. It's 18 degrees in Derby today. It's t-shirt weather.
What? Beautiful. Beautiful.
Mark, 1:31.3 to start off.
Yep.
I've just seen the chat. Destroy Drax says we've got a wet race tonight.
Oh no. Oh no.
Especially China, that X section in the wet. I remember doing that. I think it was season 8 with a. I don't know if you've heard of a driver called Ozers before.
No.
And it wasn't very fun going through there. I don't know how we both got through without killing each other side by side through the S section. We'll just notice Twisted at a 132.3.
Good banker laps. A little bit of research on Brazil or in China. I'm not going to give you any information on it because I researched Brazil. What a plonker!
I've got a few bits I did from Monday, but I've not got anything new. The only thing is, I read it as if it was like 50%, so I've got it as 94.7 miles, but I realise it's actually going to be double that, isn't it? Because we're doing 56 laps, not 28 laps. So what's that about?
What's the chances of a safety car tonight, do you think? Well, I'm going to tell you, it's 75% safety car.
Yeah, I'm going to say, the way, especially with it being wet as well,
Yeah.
I think we might see one. Try to get the right Ferrari, it is Whitey.
He bends with a 131.899, Thomas 131.942, and Domar very close behind and 131.997.
Whitey just did a 134, but he's on the mediums.
Yeah.
Zero
the
to
pass.
put it's a wet race, but we don't know when because it's F124.
Yeah, that's right. Find the pass is sandbagging as usual at his 132.2.
He's doing mediums as well.
I see Brewdog's in tonight too. He sent me a friend request earlier. Hi Brewdog. Hey Chaos, Great Ace, Skin Shaggy, Miggles, Peter, Dragoon, Whitey, Twisted. Find the pass, Dumar, Thomas, T-Bent's Destroyer, and the Dark Mark. It's a big hello from Ireland, and all have a good race.
T-Bent's is just boxing. I think one of the Hasses have gone out of fuel. It's going really slowly.
Oh no.
There's
He must have been
Dragoon.
banking on it. He must have been banking on a good lap.
Dragoon's just starting his.
Yeah, I'll have a wee look. Oh, Dragoon's in the Visa Cash app tonight.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting what these guys drive. This is Saturday night, and I know he likes the Alpine. Very fond of the pink.
He was supposed to be in the Alpine originally, but I know Minion and 49 I've had to pull out quite late in the day.
Oh, right.
So because one was before 6 o'clock, he got bumped up, so he would have been in the Alpine, but he got bumped up to the Visa Cash app.
Yeah. Is this full quali? Is it 3 qualifications? Is it?
Just be short quali.
Short
and then
quali.
the full race.
Okay. So your prediction?
No
What's your prediction?
Qualifying, possibly drag. I know recently he's been flying in the Saturdays. I think he seems to use the Wednesdays as a bit of like a practice, and then it comes to Saturdays and he's tuned his car up then.
Oh, right, okay. And for the race?
I'm not sure. It's all with the wet races.
I know, it's so difficult to predict.
Yeah, you want to hope someone doesn't just absolutely fly into your turn one, especially with this really long straight.
I must admit, I hate a wet race whenever you've maybe practiced for hours and hours on the dry, and then you see that wet sign coming up and you just go, ah, fuck. This really breaks your heart, you know. But it is what it is.
So looking here as well in the chat, it looks like they haven't got a clue when it's going to rain either.
Oh no. It normally tells you in the first little box on your setups.
I say Goomba can normally work out by the track temperature, so you'll look at it like, oh, it drops that square at the top, so it might be towards the end of the race. But sometimes it's right, sometimes it doesn't even rain at all. I don't think Codemasters have made it very good.
The Zero never race on a Saturday night, no?
He's reserved, I think,
Oh,
2 or
yes,
3
he's in
times this
reserve,
season.
yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't rule him out. He's a fast driver.
So if he can get to grips in the wet, then definitely he could find his way all the way through the grid.
I think Shaggy's a dark horse here because he's an old boy. He calls me the fossil, but he's even an older fossil. Although he's just put a 134 in. But I know certainly he wins the occasional race in some of the other leagues that he raced in. Maybe he's left those leagues now and come to the RRF1 again, which would be good.
So when he used to do Wednesday with him, we always used to see each other on track. So I know he's some tracks he'd be with me, and then some tracks he'd be further up the grid. I think he's a bit track dependent on some tracks.
Yeah. Well, if he's as good at F1 as he is golf, he'll be about 40 seconds ahead. I must say he's pretty good at the golf. Him and Dark Mark are the masters. But we're catching them. We're definitely catching them.
Yeah. So as long as he doesn't send his car flying like a golf ball tonight, like 4.
Mm-hmm. I don't really like having favourites, but I do admire Find the Pass. I just think he's incredible the way he moves up through the crowd when he starts from the back. Don't know how he does it.
I've noticed as well doing the tables this morning for Wednesday, he prides himself on not getting any penalties. He's the only one on Wednesday that's got 8 bonus points out of 8 races.
Wow. They fairly add up if you're doing that constantly.
Yeah. I know another one last season was Toto, because he was always around me in the races, but because he was so clean, he would like be 2 or 3 positions above in the table.
You wouldn't believe it. Last night it was 73 laps or something around Brazil last night, and I was mixing it. In fact, I was leading the race for about 3 laps, and I mixed it with the fastest guys right up to about lap 50, and then what happened to me? Mad Mark had said something along the lines, "Oh, Gavin Bass is doing great tonight," and just as he fucking said that, I skidded at that first turn in Brazil. The commentator's curse. Absolutely broken, but I ended up 7th, and I was real proud of it. Now it's definitely coming together. And again, about a lap after that, he said, "And Gavin might get a podium tonight because he's absolutely penalty free." And honestly, 30 seconds after that, I picked up a few minutes, 3 seconds. It was a disaster.
Oh, I don't want to talk about penalties. Did you see my on Wednesday?
Yeah, what happened there? 70 seconds.
Going down this straight. You say, well, where T-Benz is going towards that really long straight in sector 3.
Yeah.
I've got the DRS behind Apex. I've gone to pull out and go round and realised a bit too late. Obviously, I've mistimed my braking, cut across the corner slightly. I've dinked into Apex, but I've not caused him any damage, but I've pushed him a bit wide. And then it pops up, corner cut, 10 seconds all the time, and then disqualified me straight away.
Ah, that's weak.
And then my AI then comes back onto the track. So everyone's like, I had a look at Race Director, it's given me 7 times 10 seconds, and then a warning for collision with Apex.
Wow.
So I haven't got a clue what happened there. There's a Codemasters for us.
Another thing you have to be really careful of in this game too, it seems to be a glitch. See if you even touch somebody on a safety car lap, or a virtual safety car, it'll give you a 10-second penalty just for touching them. It actually says you've caused a serious crash with the person in front of you.
We all just did a 133 then whilst we were watching.
Mm-hmm.
I did have one when you mentioned about crashing on the safety car at Australia TSD last season. Whitey literally tapped me like really, really gently, and it's gone 10 seconds severe penalty. And he's gone like, "Hey," and I was like, the same. I was like, "I don't think he can touch me." Watched it back, it was like that minute. Like,
Aye.
trying to find the next car is on a proper lap.
Many laps is it tonight? Do you know offhand?
56, I believe. I'll just have a look.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
it's
a lot.
28 on Monday, so it's 56.
56 laps. I hope everybody keeps it clean going into turn one and up round that first bit of it, and then a clean race, because if there's so many laps, you have so much opportunity to gain your places. There's no need to try and win the race in the first few corners.
I think we did have that issue in, was it Imola? I know
Mm.
Brewdogs have been practicing for ages, and then 2 corners in, people tried to go about 4 or 5 wide, and it was never going to work.
I know.
I know he ended up shot across the road.
Yeah, it's a real heartbreak when that happens, especially when you put the practice in.
That's why I was really annoyed with China, because normally I seem to pick up points at China, like because other people crash or something will happen. And then I got disqualified from the qualifying because I said I blocked the pit exit. But what I was doing, I was making sure that Tom Stroudy could get by.
Yeah.
So I was like, if I kept going on the racing line, he would have got to me at turn 1, and it would have been a mess. So I went slowly. It's gone. You're blocking the pit exit. You're disqualified. And then obviously that one in the race. So I wasn't happy with this game on Wednesday.
Well, quite a few of them are on an out lap again. There's just over 2 minutes of full time quality to go.
So Miguel's is next to start one.
Yep.
So Twisted is just about to finish once I go on board with him in the Team Papaya. Put up to third. 131.6.
Mm-hmm.
He's only 7 thousandths behind T-Bents as well, though. Chaos moves up 1 position there. He did a 132.2.
Have a look at the top 6. There's absolutely nothing between. There's normally
Especially 2, 3
somebody
or
who's
4
leaps
as well.
and bounds ahead, but nobody's really barking it. Sure, they're not.
I think some of these are going to struggle to get round to the timer in time.
Yeah, they're going to cut it fight. You're definitely going to cut it fight.
Yeah, Drax
Dragoon,
just...
he's okay.
Trying to see that car is at the back. Is that Dragoon? Oh, that's Tamas. I think Tamas is just going to get to the line of time. He's just come around that last corner.
Another quick guy. Rudog at 14th. He's normally further up the list than that.
Yeah, Tamas managed to start just in time. So I think it's Find the Pass that's going to be crossing first, or is it one of the Hasses? Oh, that's Miguel's. Only P6 or 131.9. Evening Minion. He says he's here to wish us a great stream.
Hi, Minion. Thank you.
Pass P2 or 131.4.
Yeah. That's my pick for the night. Find the Pass. I think Dragoon will be in the top 3 and Dark Mark. So Dark Mark, Dragoon, and Find the Pass are my top 3. I'm not too sure in what order. Probably, I'm going for Find the Pass, Dark Mark, Dragoon.
I think 2 of them are crashed. There's a McLaren in the grass and a Mercedes in the grass. Not great, Ace. It must be Twisted.
God.
Twisted and... It's not Dark Mark, the other Mercedes, Chaos. I'm not sure what happened there, but the 2 dots went together at the bottom, and then I saw it go yellow. A great Ace. He doesn't improve. Oh no, he did improve by 9 thousandths, but not enough to improve his position. And
for any of the lads listening, that my predictions are not based on favouritism, it's just a gut feeling. If you look at those qualifying times, just about anybody out of the 16 drivers could do it. So it's just a gut feeling. And Dark Mark, he's just so steady. Find the Pass is so good at getting through the crowds. And Dragoon, even though he's in P12 at the moment on a 132.3. He seems to have that knack of getting a very good start. And I would expect Dragoon to get up into P sort of 7-8 very easily within the first couple of laps.
He's been going quite consistent on a Saturday, I've noticed.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Absolutely.
Well, Twisty said there was no crash. He was letting others past as he was on in laps. I'm not sure what happened to the other car. The other one might have done the same thing, but shot the other side.
Oh, right, okay.
But Dark Mark takes pole tonight.
Yep. Mr. Steady Eddie himself.
There's only 2 seconds separates from one all the way down to the bottom. Skin Shaggy in P15.
And if you're listening, Dark Mark, leave your 24 pack of Fosters until after the race. We need you sober here tonight, bud.
A message from White as well. We put Ted Kravitz here. Dry quali and mixed weather in the race.
Right, okay.
So there. That answers our question. Rain at the beginning by the looks of it.
Oh, that'll make it interesting. That gives everybody an absolute fair chance.
So what, a 5-minute break now for the drivers to set up their strategies and everything.
Oh, the 5-minute break. Well, we know what's going to happen in the 5-minute break. I was wanting to give all our viewers and all our drivers a little bit of Irish humour. Now, I'm not too sure whether the English and the Welsh, especially Dragoon being Welsh, I don't know whether they're going to get this Irish humour or not, but I think this little clip's funny, and it's a guy that I actually know very well. So let her go. I'm going to have a smoke and a little cup of coffee and my famous 5-minute break, and I'll be back with you very shortly, Woodsy.
I'll grab a beer or something whilst I pop this clip on for everyone.
Yeah.
Johnny?
Yeah?
When was the first time you heard a naughty word?
First time I heard a naughty word was when I was a child. I heard it from the chickens. Me granny, she went wild. Me granny says, "Now Johnny." The chicken said,
chat yet.
Is there any penalties that need to be people put to the back of the grid or anything like that, or is there just a
It
glitch in the
looks
lobby?
like it was showing wet for the whole race. I think that's maybe what it is.
And somebody's decided that they don't want wet for the whole race and turning it into a dry race. Is that what's happening?
YT. Oh yeah, lobby restart.
Okay. I'll leave this one then. It won't let me leave the session. I'll have to restart the game.
It's like no, you're staying here in this lobby on your own.
Do I need to leave the lobby, Woodsy?
I can probably send you an invite once I get into this one. It should just let you come into the new one then.
I'm gonna have to actually exit the game.
Like I say, I've got the table up on stream at the minute. So. There was an early ready up. Destroyed Drax says.
Oh, right, okay.
And he said, tell Whitey to check the staff chat.
Okay.
What it is, Drax put the grid in. So if Whitey doesn't need the grid, Drax put it in there for him. So that'll save some time. I'm just waiting for an invite.
No worries.
That's I'll have a look whilst I've got that table up. Who I believe it was Miguel's was leading. Yeah, so Miguel's was 7 points in the lead before tonight. Dimar was second. Then looking at these gaps, Find the Pass 125, Destroy Drac 124, Dragoon and Tamas both on 116. So this is dead close this season.
It is dead close.
Sorry, 49. So as you haven't started racing, can I still join? I believe he can. He'd probably have to start from the back.
Yeah, why not?
Because he was down to race, but he was stuck on the M1. I noticed earlier. I don't know if there was an incident or something.
All right. It'd be good if we could get him in.
I've got the invite now. So when I get in, then I'll fire you over one.
Okay, no worries. I hope you've been polishing up on your Chinese, because I'm expecting you to start the race with 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights in Chinese, Woodsy. No pressure, boyo. I know you're Spanish and
I
your
could Google
Italian
it really
is perfect,
quickly.
but your Chinese needs to be better.
That's Spanish
your
I did at GCSE, so I know Spanish, but Chinese I'll end up offending half of China.
Come on. Preparation's everything. I would expect it. All the viewers are expecting it, so we need to hear a bit of Chinese, boyo.
I've actually got a tattoo where I translated it. I said, lucky though, it's I thought it was Taurus for my son, but it's actually the way they've written it is horse.
Oh, right.
Luckily, my daughter was born in the year of the horse, so it was a bit of a cop out. Luckily, okay, I can get away with that one.
Okay. Woodsy sent me an invite there, and I've gone in as a spectator. It's all good.
Yeah, brutal. But guessing the new person, well, I think they're new. I think it was it Shaggy?
Skin Shaggy. There's a wee bit of Scottish in Skin Shaggy, so he might actually have got the humour from the Irish clip that you put on.
I believe is he a Geordie, if I remember correctly.
I think he's from Newcastle originally, and then he moved to Scotland. But there's definitely a big Scottish tinge to his accent. That guy doing that video, he's made himself a fortune on the circuit doing that sort of shit. He's absolutely loaded, the guy. He goes around all these places and does wee acts like that, and he's making himself about £1,000 a night. And he's booked out completely and utterly all week, every week. And he does 2 to 3 shows.
I'm trying to think who he reminded me of. You know, you get like all these like comics that do things like that.
Mm.
I can't think who the guy was thinking of.
Was it May McVetridge or Mrs. Brown's boy?
So you can maybe Mrs. Brown's Boy, but I can't remember who the other one was. There's like a British comedian, but I can't remember who I was thinking of now. He'll come
Yeah.
to me later.
So what's the
49's
flavour
in.
of the beer tonight, Mr. Woodsy? What are you on?
Peroni,
Mm.
an Italian beer in China.
Yeah. I've actually
But it's
got
only
pint
because
of Guinness tonight.
it's what was it, a 620 ml bottle, so a bit more than a pint tonight.
Are you racing tomorrow night?
Should be.
Azerbaijan Nightmare?
Oh God, the castle section.
It's a
I
tough
don't know if you
track.
did you see the clip we shared last season in the clip chat. There was the original RRF1 creator called Positively Glad. There's an infamous clip of him going through the castle section. I think it was like second to last lap of the race, and he misjudges it completely, goes sideways,
Wow.
tries to sort himself out, hits the wall really lightly. His wheel comes off. He's like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!"
I suppose he blocked it.
Yeah, look at. I didn't see what happened afterwards because it's just come up with your car's terminally damaged. It's his reaction that made the clip. He's like, "For God's sake, man!" So what's the
That up
point? What's
so
the point?
important right in there.
He's near enough crying in this clip.
Funny, I
But,
like the street circuits apart from Monaco.
do you remember last season's one? I think it was in Super Saturday or TSD, and there was about a 7-car pile-up at the
I
castle
don't think
section.
I saw that.
I did that one in the.
I don't think I was even racing
The
back then.
highlight video. Might have been just about the time you joined. It might have just been. You might have just missed it. Yeah, I'll have to tag you in it on the clip channel later. It's the way Mark's reacts to it is hilarious. He's like, "Slow down, boys." He's like, I don't know. Was it Garnish as well? He was calling. I don't know if
Garnish.
you've heard the story behind Garnish. It was a
Mad Mark or something. Did he say it by mistake instead of Carnage?
It was a guy commentating with Mad Mark at Australia. So we used to have a guy that did every day called the Gunners. It's Apex's uncle.
All right.
But
Okay.
he had a bit of an issue. He ended up being removed from both servers. But he did a commentary with Mad Mark. And Mad Mark's gone, "Oh, there's some carnage at turn 1, carnage." And out of nowhere, the Gunners have just gone, "Garnish!" So I don't know if you misheard him or what it was for that. It's only because it was a reverse grid, so I was leading. I wanted to find out what happened, so I ended up going into first place. I was like, "What happened behind me? I've gone from third to first." And that's the only reason I saw that clip, and I thought, I've got to keep that one.
That's read it up now. Big yawn.
So just waiting for LJP to know. I believe he's a relative of Minion, or a family friend of Minion.
All right. Okay.
So you'll have to confirm that. Oh, Find the Pass says Sang Ni Ich is 321. He said, "Thank you, Rocket League."
Ha
Our Minion has joined.
Well, it's still raining.
Before. I imagine it's going to be Inter's weather. Because I would check, but I don't know if you've heard what happened to Dragoon before. It froze us both in race direct once.
Yeah, it
So
happened to me once.
I don't click on it.
No.
Dragoon sent me a picture of it. It's a really blurry, saying Inters to Inters, but I don't know if that was the original lobby. I think was it Wednesday? Was one of the qualies wet and the degradation was horrendous.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to remember, was that
Yeah, that
not the
was
main
what.
quali?
Yeah, I think so. All those wings sitting in the pits ready to be put on. And just on that subject, guys, remember to put your wing on yes if you on your out lap or your formation lap. So when you go into the pits, you need a wing, it'll put it on. It's a mistake that a lot of us make. Forget to press that button, and if it's left up to the pit crew and you've only got you've maybe just lost an end plate or something like that, they don't put it on. Put you out with no end plate. It's an absolute piss off. So make sure you have it on.
I always hate when that happens. If it doesn't see it as being serious enough damage, it won't automatically do it.
I know.
Or you can ignore Nightbot. I thought I updated it, but it's still saying that Wednesday is by commentator's not with us anymore.
All right, okay. Oh, those spectators standing above the pits, they must be soaked.
Yeah.
Not an umbrella in
not,
sight.
At least they're not flying in the air like they were at Austria.
I wonder what the 2025 game will bring, apart from new liveries.
I've been reading bits and bobs, but they've not actually confirmed anything yet. But they're leaving it quite late. Normally, but it's just about this time of the year, and they have like a rough idea.
Because there was quite a change between 23 and 24. You know, the way the ERS worked and stuff.
I know every time you go in the pits, wasn't it, on qualifying, you wouldn't shut up about it. It's like, there's a new ERS mode. It's like, yeah, no, I've done about 30 races now.
Another prediction I'm going to make, there'll be a safety car in the first 2 laps.
Definitely think with this weather.
Oh, the 49ers in.
I've just noticed his
Yeah, good.
his
good,
name
good,
in the pits.
I'm not sure I've ever seen the 49 race. I'm sure I've been in races with him, but I'm not too sure what he goes like. Is he a good guy? Is he a fast guy? Or
I think he's very track dependent as well. At some races he'll be with myself.
Yeah.
And then there's some other ones that suit him, and he'll be a couple of positions ahead. But yeah, definitely along with myself in the bottom 10.
It's these steady drivers week in, week out.
Oh, he said he's not very fast. He's in the chat.
Hey, 49.
Faster than me. I know Mad Mark said the TSD in my name stands for the slowest driver, and he says for Dragoon it stands for the sleepy driver. Because in no case you'd have to ring him to wake him up.
Well, the 49, I'm sending you some Irish luck. Hope you do well from the back. And they're off on their formation lap. While Woodsy frantically looks up Google to see how to say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 in Chinese. Whitey sitting in a nice P8 there. Nice one, Whitey. And on the subject of Whitey, his brother Betchers, haven't seen him in ages. Again, a big shout out to Betchers. Hope you're watching, and I hope you're feeling better and your eyesight's improving. Really miss you and want you back.
I believe this month is the month he's having surgery. That's the last I'd heard. So hopefully he'll come back 2020 vision. I know he said it's not going to be perfect vision. Oh, there's a big other gap behind McLaren. Destroy Drac. I don't know if he had a bit of a slide in the rain.
Twisted's another one to keep an eye on as well. He's a bit of a dark horse. Great ace, obviously. Chaos can be good as well. As I said earlier, every one of these guys is capable.
That's another song I should have put on for Twisted. He asked the other week. He's Twisted Torpedo song. If you heard that at the back end of last season, he was howling with laughter at that one.
Those songs you do for the individual drivers are good fun. The one for Dark Mark was brilliant with the big long finger and
Oh, the old Voldemort one. I made a couple of them early in the year, but I know originally Diesel was going to play them, and because he never got around to it, I was just waiting to get time to make the videos to go along with it.
Is that the American guy that used to do commentator for you for time to time?
Yeah.
Diesel, yeah. He
I
done a very
think he was
smart thing on his.
Canadian.
He done a smart thing at the beginning of the race or just before the race. He used to play the national anthem of the circuit. A nice
The only
wee
issue with
touch.
that, it used to get me a copyright strike every week when I stuck them on YouTube for it.
Oh, is that right?
I've got 54321 in Chinese. I might just let it read it because I can't read Chinese.
Well, let's hear you.
54321
That's cheap.
And they're off.
Oh, they're off.
That's a horrendous view, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think everyone's getting around safely so far. The V car went a little bit wide at the back. The Ferrari got tapped wide there. I can't remember.
Oh, that looks like a great clean start.
We got 3
Check
wide
out.
at the back there with 0 Shaggy and Brewdog. Oh no, there's a bit of a contact. Oh, they're all around cleanly though. There's a bit of wheel bumping at the back. Underpass has done Dark Mark.
Hold ya.
Dark Mark. Oh dear, put the stream chat back on and we're on full volume. That was horrendous.
How many
Goomba
viewers
puts, of
have you got
course, it
tonight?
rained. We're currently at 13 at the moment. So
Very
one of them
good.
just joined is Mr. Goomba. He put, of course it rains when I'm not racing, because he loves the rain.
Howdy, Goomba. You're going up the P8.
Destroyed Drax says he needs an invite. I'll pop him on really quickly.
Find the pass, holds the lead.
Destroyed Drax, I imagine that's his AI that's being overtaken by everyone there. The 49s had to go really wide there to avoid Destroyed Drax AI, I think.
Events is going to have to drain his ERS to get on the back of Dark Mark, saying there's no DRS here.
Just reminded me I need to put the telemetry back on.
Everybody's on inters.
It did pop up with a possible race strategy a couple of minutes ago, and it just said, it was saying inters to inters, so I don't know if that's how the weather's going to stay or not. I say Drac, I noticed, did leave again. I said, do you have Drac as a friend? If I'll pop him another one.
No, I don't, because I'm using the Xbox as the second console, so I don't have anybody, unfortunately.
It's not actually showed online there. I'll send it to his offline one, hopefully it works. I think I've had this before, it shows it.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, it does it sometimes, but it will show him offline for me, but he's actually online the whole time.
Chaos and Dragoon and Zero all up 4 places. Miguel's is up 3 places. Forgot about Miguel's, actually. Another good one.
Championship leader at the minute.
Destroyer's having a nightmare. Just to drop 5 places.
I'm the pass 1:48.2 fastest lap. So I keep with Miguel's Tamas at the minute. They seem to be the closest. Drac put in the chat, no damn control of this stupid game.
Oh.
I hate that when it gets you back in, but it won't let you get the spectator menu up, but it won't let you press the take control button. It's just greyed out. So you mentioned about Zero before the race. He's up to P11.
5 places up already. Lap 3 of 56. Wonder what happened. Twisted. He dropped 5 places. I didn't see.
So I know there was a couple of them in the middle that were wheel banged. I don't know if he was caught up in it. I'm not sure if that might be further back. But I think T-Bance, he's going to be under pressure down this straight. And Miggles, I think he's just going to use some of that overtake or hot lap. Yeah, there we go. He's using all his overtake. So I wonder, do you think if it is due to dry up, do you think they've gone for a dry setup?
So will the guys have switched from a dry setup from quali into a wet setup into the race? Are they allowed to do that, or is it park for me?
They're not supposed to, but we haven't made it as a rule because it's hard to police it unless everyone wants to screen grab their setups. But I know their tyre choices are supposed to stay the same. But obviously, I think it was into, so they're lucky that way.
Well, it shouldn't be hard to police if you put Park Fermi on.
Part of is on, it's just because that's the lobby restart.
That's
where it's
yeah, of course, yeah.
You often get some people might think, oh, because it looks wetter than it is, I'll stick that wing up a few more notches, and we haven't got a clue.
Yeah. Lap 4 penalty free.
That was a weird one then. Miggles' car, it sounded like it got dinked from behind, but I looked behind him because I'm on board and there was no hit. It must just hit the curb quite hard. Zero's all over the back of Mr. Whitey in that Ferrari. So I know you mentioned all those red meats earlier of Whitey's in the red car today, the Ferrari. Zero's going for the overtake on him now. This was the corner where I got disqualified. So you can see those two trusted each other coming out of that corner then.
Oh, absolutely. Find the pass takes the lead. Dark Mark's got the fastest lap of the race at 1:47.8. Starting to stretch out a bit.
Just looking at Dark Mark's ERS as well, only down to 30%. I find the pass is double at the minute. So it might have done that without using too much overtake as well, that overtake. I noticed it did say Minion joined, didn't it? But I've just seen he's not actually in the race. So I wonder if he's just having a little watch along with us.
Oh, that's maybe what he's doing. I thought maybe you meant he joined the race.
Yeah, it popped up when we first had the new lobby. It popped up at the bottom, Gaming Minions joined. He might be on stewarding duties. I suppose if he watches them live, you won't need to. You'll have another perspective on him, I guess. say I'll be giving it to Mr. Gamer Man. I can see him in the viewers list. He's another former RRF1 Wednesday driver.
Fastest lap for Destroyer at 1:47.
Zero nabs it off him.
Oh, 1:46.8.
I think Drac, if I'm correctly, he has got the most on Saturday Division at the minute. It's about 3 or 4, I think. Clicked onto the back of the road, just seen we've got LJ Brewdog and that great ace just in front of them as well. Just realised we haven't got Mr. Bakey today. He's normally Mr. Saturday. I know Great Ace did want us to mention for the any American drivers, I think it's the next couple of races are going to be 1 hour out of shot because their clocks change tomorrow.
Oh, that's right, they change, that's right.
I think ours changed the 30th. So is it going to be two races? I think he's going to be starting at 4 PM this time rather than 3 or something.
Two dogs all over the back of Peter.
Yeah, LJ, I could see him in the background there weaving to try and break that slipstream. It all depends. He can do one move and move back, but he can't do another one. I didn't quite see if he did more than one there. I think he just did the one.
After all his mishaps, Destroyer's only 0.5 second behind 49er, Skin Shaggy. That'll be a little battle just about to happen.
Just keeping an eye on Tamas as well. He's pretty close to Miguel's.
Yeah.
I notice what these performance races on Saturday do show. So not always the car. It's sometimes be how the driver handles it as well. Because look at some of these cars, a Haas, a Visa RB, 3rd and 4th.
Yep. Alpine first.
So that'd be a weird emotion for Dragoon. I think he loves that Alpine, but he'd prefer that it was him on first. But it's his favourite car on top.
Yeah, Dragoon's up 4 places, but he's 2 seconds behind Chaos, and it's going to be hard for him to pick it up while he's getting there.
I've noticed looking through the tables, because I had to do an amendment earlier with Twisted had an appeal against him from last week, and ones like Dragoon, Dumar, Miguel's, they're not winning races, but because they're consistently finishing up there, they're right near the top of the table.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it's getting a little bit dry, because Van der Past he shaved another 2/10 off the quickest time that was set before. And 0 even more. Zero's flying, he's up to P8 now.
Yeah,
just overtaken
8 places.
The Dragoon's coming back at him though. Zero just kept it in P8 though. The Dragoon tried it, but he didn't have the optimal line he wanted then. That's that prediction of the early safety car's not come along yet.
No, that one goes wrong.
We're still many laps. I think did say it was 75% in real life for a safety car.
Dark Marks using a lot of ERS to try and keep on the back of Find the Pass here. He's playing a wise game here, just no silliness, and they're pulling away.
Let's have a look. When you said that, Find the Pass on about 70%. Dark Mark less than half that.
Mm-hmm. So that tells you that Find the Pass has the pace, and Dark Mark is trying his damnedest to hold on to it.
Yes, he has got the fastest lap there, but so you can see he's pushing it a little bit with the using a bit more overtake.
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed it's very similar to Wednesday and Monday. The cars seem to be bunching into little groups.
Yeah,
these front two are running away.
Omar's a very steady driver too. He's on the back of T-Bents.
Yeah,
I think he's going to try and make a move. In fact, he's right on his butt.
I think before last week he was actually he was leading. And where were they last week? Was it Brazil? I think he didn't quite finish where he wanted. I think it was about 8th or 9th. So it's bumped him down slightly. Zero's just about to take another victim. He's right behind Chaos.
Mm-hmm. Brilliant race for him so far.
I think what it always seems to be with the wet weather, because you can't use the DRS, it's just about biding your time, isn't it?
It really is, yeah. It's very hard to make a move. It really is very hard to make a move. Hope it dries up soon, get a bit of action.
I said, do you remember Darth Timms? What he used to do with the wet, he would just try and race it as if it was in the dry still. So it sometimes would work for him where he'd jump up positions, but then he'd end up in the wall or getting too many penalties. We'd just say to him, it's like, just calm it down. Like, you know you've got the pace, just brake a little bit earlier. I think that's quite a lot of his issue. He'd try and just take the corners like it was the same.
You ever watch Apple racing in the rain?
I've not yet.
My God, he's frightening. He just flings the corners and the whole back end of the car goes out and everything. He's like drifting. Unbelievable. Tom Stroudy's also good in the wet.
There's a Tom Stroudy, I might have to actually make a video. He's had a song since last season, and it was played on Diesel's stream, but it didn't have a video, and it's called The God of Rain. It was all about how Tom's so good in the rain. So I'll have to get AI to make him a little video.
Does that Canadian guy Diesel not do the commentary anymore? He seemed to be a bit sort of on and off.
Yeah, I think it was due to, I think he said it was work related and like health related. Right. I do know when he used to do a Wednesday, he would drink like a whole bottle of Jack Daniels, so I'm guessing that probably wasn't too good for his liver.
Yeah.
But there was one, he had Raver joined him, at Raver had to finish the stream because he was just that sozzled. So we're still going to keep an eye on Dumar here, right on the back of T-Bent.
Mm-hmm. Big shout out to Great Ace, up to 12th from all the disaster he had there, and he's only 0.4 behind Whitey now.
I think Great Ace had a drink the other night, didn't he? He was asking, so when are we doing car allocations for like driver draw for Saturday? I was like, we do allocation every week, mate. And he put the next thing, it was the next morning when it was like I was fucked up.
Tell you what, after a 100% race, you're blaming tired after it.
Yeah.
God knows what the real drivers feel like after it, especially with the G-force and stuff they go through. Because they're well conditioned.
Is it something like 9 or 10G they go through, something crazy like that?
Yeah, it's something mad, yeah.
It's my car is with the dash cam, I record the G's, and you know, you have a really vicious like speed bump, and you think, oh, that felt painful. And you look at it like it's like 1.9G or 2G or something. It's like, Christ, imagine that 5 times. Oh, great Ace. You had a bit of a drive on the grass there.
He's okay. He's back at it.
Yeah, I was thinking if that was 5 times heavier, that'd be like hitting a massive pothole. What these drivers are feeling.
I think I was getting Great Ace and Destroyer Drac mixed up there. Destroyer's only in P15. He's the guy that had the disconnection in it.
Yeah, Drac had the double disconnection to the. I think he's in now though, based by his. Oh yeah, definitely, he's definitely in. 146.1 fastest lap for him. So I think the AI is only set at a standard of 50. If he disconnects, that's why you'll often see everyone overtaking him. Does seem to be playing out as a battle between Darkmark and Find the Pass for the win at the minute at this early stage.
Yeah, they're just playing it clever, playing safe, penalty free.
Zero still biding his time, making her way out there up in 7th now, 9 positions.
It's quite a dry line on the track. I wonder what race was it that we done the somebody got a puncture in the sprint race. What night was it we had the sprint race?
Was it Monday or Wednesday? I think.
Yeah, somebody got a puncture going round the start and finish in front of me. Somebody lost it right in front of me, and then they went on to the group chat, and they had a puncture, and nobody could believe that they had a puncture. But in saying that, whenever I looked at my intermediate cars at the end of that race, they were on 25%.
It might have been one of the new debutants, and it was Master G, if I remember correctly.
I thought it was somebody regular. I thought it was one of the regular guys. I can't remember now.
Goomba was having a nightmare.
Oh, maybe it was Goomba.
He had one on Wednesday where. Yeah, he had one on Wednesday where he skidded coming out of the last corner, had a bit of contact with someone, and then when he's throttled it down, it's thrown his car sideways. And White is at a picture we see his Goomba's car about 6 foot in the air, just as White is going across the line.
Maybe it was him had the puncture then. Somebody definitely had a puncture.
Yeah. I just remember seeing it in one of the chats. I just can't remember if it was Monday or Wednesday.
Check 0 out. Up 10 places, lap 13. In the wet.
6 now.
That's quite special, actually. Whenever you look at the other drivers that are, they've sat stagnant there, and yet he can do 10 places. That's just good fuel management and ERS management. That's great.
I believe he still races on pad as well.
He does not, does he?
Yeah, Zero's still a pad racer. But he's a epic on the pad.
But I didn't even realise there were pad racers in these leagues. I thought everybody was on a wheel.
No, I'm sort of mixed. My wheels needs a bit of a repair, so I've been on pad the last few weeks.
Wow. And do you use automatic gearbox or manual?
I'm automatic at the minute, but what I do is I'll override it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure with Zero. I imagine Zero probably uses manual. I find manual a lot easier with the wheel, but on the pad, going down's alright. P5 now.
P5.
Destroyed Drac as well. He's just done great ace for P13. It's our first pitcher as well, is it, Brewdog? See if he's going for new set of inters.
Well, 2 out of my prediction are in the right places at the moment. We're just waiting on Dragoon making a move. 0's the one that looks like he's going to be up there the way he's driving at the moment. But if it turns dry, it could all change.
So Dragoon's just taking it steady. Just have a look at it. He's not going overtake crazy or anything. But I think what he seems to be doing, looking at this, is he's preserving it and then using the overtake down that really long straight, and then building it up the rest of the lap. A lot of pitters now by the looks of it. Dark Mark, find the pass. T-Bents. Looks like the Inter's only going about 15 laps before they're feeling like poo.
Yeah. There doesn't seem to be any sign of it changing in weather-wise because the fast laps... yellow flag.
Twisted Dragon's done a Lewis Hamilton. You know that year at China when he went too wide and went into the gravel?
Yeah.
And they replaced the gravel with the grass. That's where Twisted Dragon ended up.
Oh. No fault of anybody, only himself, was it?
Yeah, he needs a front wing repair as well now. He's lost an end plate. Yeah, everyone's chose for a new set of inters that's pitted.
Yeah.
Shows you how far Dark Mark and Find the Path were ahead. They've come out 7th and 8th.
Yeah, they're both pitted.
But you know, we mentioned Mignonelli. It was just a little bit too late, so he's watching the race. So yeah, he's watching along with us. So from a steward point of view, I don't think anything's really happened yet, has it? Like incident ones.
I don't think so, and it's a clean race, and there's no time penalties either that I can see. No, there's not.
The only yellow flag I really remember is Great Ace mowed the grass for a little bit for that couple of corners, but he managed to recover after that. Zero's leading the race now. Tamas is now in the box, and Miguel's. I have to make sure I say his name right. One of the couple of weeks back, called him is it Miguel's or Miggles or something. And Dumas sent me the correct. He said it's Miguel's. It's more like
Miguel's.
Yeah, it's more like the Spanish beer. He said just think like San Miguel, and you'll get his name right.
When are the other guys going to pit? There's a 145 Brewdog. Yep, 145.
Oh, Zero had a drift on then. I think his tyres are feeling a bit naff.
I don't think anybody's going to try dry tyres just yet anyway.
Well, the yellow flag, is that twisted?
I'm not showing any yellow flag.
Yeah, it popped up momentarily. I don't know if it was just letting him by or if one of them had a mini slide or something. I'm not quite sure. As soon as I went down to it, there was nothing happening. Skin Shaggy's been overtaken by Brewdog. Because it was Skin Shaggy.
Dark Mark and Find the Pass are only 2.5 seconds behind Dragoon, and Dragoon still has to make a stop.
Yeah. It's crazy the pace on them too.
There, they're going in now.
So
Domar's in.
The driver's name that gives Skin Shaggy some PTSD is he'll remember Imola. That's one of his last races. I remember in RRF1 before he left. Was him and a driver called Michael JFF. And I can't remember what it was. I think he'd had an incident with me or something, Skin Shaggy, so he's slowed down to let me past. And this driver, he's just not been paying attention at all. Has completely ploughed into Shaggy at the chicane in Imola. Sent him about 100 foot down the road. It's one of those ones, you know, if you're that driver, you're fuming, but if you're watching it as an outsider, it was just hilarious to watch it.
Yeah. I wonder, is Dragoon going to stay out and Chaos going to stay out until they can absolutely take these inters to the max? Because they still seem to have a bit of pace.
So watching Dartmock on Dragoon, though, Dragoon is just like as Marmot called him, the rolling roadblock.
Yeah.
He's just trying to put it in the right place so Dartmock can't get past.
Yeah, he's bloody good at that.
Dartmock, you can see, he's just trying to find a way by him.
I'll go on to that myself and have a look. Wow, they're close.
Find the pass as well. I can see him sneaking up in the background there behind Dragoon. I think he's trying to get the inside of Dragoon here. Is he going to do it?
Ooh.
Not quite.
Have a look. Zero's just behind T-Bents now. I wonder if he's going to make a move. Get him up into P6.
I think that's Zero now whilst he's got that overtake on.
Yeah. Only 5 out there that haven't stopped yet. That's Chaos, Dragoon, Gradius, Skin Shaggy and the 49er all still to make a stop.
Dartmock to the lead.
Wow. Off he goes. Find the pass is just there as well, so I think they stopped at the right time.
Find the passes. Oh, he went for a move on Chaos then, and Chaos was like, nope, he closed the door on him. If you find the pass, he's got a lot more grip than Chaos now. Let's give you an on-board view from Find the Pass there.
Oh, look at this. Oh, no. Find the pass, be patient. You're on my list. Don't let me down.
Yeah. Let's find the pass, gonna find the pass.
Dragoon needs to put the afterburner on to get P3.
I think Chaos, even though he's got them older tyres, he's got the possibly a better wing setup. Oh, but then he's really badly outbroken himself there. Find the pass up to P2 now. What Chaos did there is basically what I did to Apex. Oh no, Chaos! There's a wall there. He did Hamilton as well.
The 49 and Skin Shagger having a bit of a battle along with Whiting.
Get down to those now. Yeah, what I was saying with Chaos, how he outbraked on that corner. That's what happened with Apex, and I just sent him a bit wide. That's when the game gave me 70 seconds.
There's nothing
So, yeah, when
worse
Chaos
than being stuck out there with somebody
no.
6. What's happened?
YT and 49 have had an accident going into the pits.
Oh no.
So I don't think YT wanted to pit, and 49's pushed his car in a little bit. I only saw the back end of what happened there.
Could be a ticket.
Yeah, we might be seeing something later. Skin Shaggy's boxing as well.
Good luck to you.
Is that everyone apart from Dragoon now, is it? Or just still a few others?
Yeah, Dragoon's still out there, and Gradius as well.
Great.
Zero's going to have to go at Thomas here shortly too, I think.
And of them two drivers I mentioned that haven't stopped. They're two of the RRF1 OGs. They come across from. We used to be on Facebook before we went to Discord. I know they're two of the ones that are two of the originals. Dark Mark as well. As I mentioned, Skin Shaggy. That was the last time he raced in RF1s when we were still on the Facebook. So it must have been about 18 months ago or so.
Mark's pulling away.
3 seconds.
That's going to be hard to catch.
The Canadian driver is now pitting. He's dropped down to P12 so far. Will he come out ahead of Twisted, I wonder? No, he won't. I was looking at the time, it's 14 seconds and all of a sudden it just started dropping.
If you notice, Dragoon's starting to really drop a lot of pace here. I think it's time he changed his tyres. Quite obvious.
Is Zero's right on his right on his bottom.
I think we're going to see him pitting very shortly. He must be at the end of his life here with his tyres.
I didn't know if he was letting the car pass them. I think he was just breaking toe.
Yet again, he sticks that car right in the middle of the road and the guys can't get past him.
The one that's hurting the most is probably Zero. Jesus. I was going to say it's hurting Zero the most because he's going to be in that dirt, but then he's got loads of cars behind him as well.
Yeah. Dragoon's still holding 60% battery.
Yeah, Dragoon 19 laps on those inters.
I know, they must be screaming. Better watch he doesn't get a puncture.
So I know in the was it the race or the quali on Wednesday, that in the wet they just felt horrible. I think it was the race, wasn't it, Wednesday? He did about 9 laps on the inters and they were crying.
Yeah.
Dragoon's like the tyre whisperer tonight.
Unfortunately for the viewers and the commentators, there's a lot of separation now between all the drivers. Really, the only two battles going on here at the moment between Dragoon, T-Benz and Zero. And there's another one just about to happen. I think Chaos is going to get on the back of Brewdog. Bar that, everybody's like 2 and 3 seconds. Thanks to the bloody rain.
That's what we do. We need it to dry up so we can get some, some DRS battles. Remember, I did commentary on Monday's one. It's Monday just gone, and there's non-stop battles everywhere.
Surely it's not going to rain for 56 laps. Not much fun.
It is. Watching Dragoon now, I can't see any rain on the screen now.
Nope. You know what he might be doing? He might be holding off because he'll know whenever the rain's going to stop. You know the way that if you have your
Skin Shaggy's been disqualified for going the wrong way.
Oh, he must have skidded. Hard luck, Skin Shaggy.
You know where you come to the long straight. I think he's caught the curb and it's spun in the wrong way. I know he's tried to then correct it. Instead of going left, you know, if he's already pointing right, he's going to continue going right probably to turn around. And the game, if you do that, it thinks you're driving the wrong way. I've had that happen before. It did it to me at Austria once.
Come back another day for another go. Good to see you here, Skin. See you soon.
I think some drivers were possibly playing golf earlier. I did see something. So you might want to stick around for that if anyone's there. He's doing that after.
I ain't going to bounce on for a game. You going on yourself?
I probably won't this evening. But, probably tomorrow or on Monday, I imagine. Is the guys well?
Yeah.
Yes, I didn't go on any yesterday. It was the wife's birthday yesterday. That's why the tables were delayed until this morning. We've got people going to dry tyres, Dragoons on hards. Dumar Demar's on mediums, Twisted Dragon's on mediums, Peter's on mediums. But I say Dragoon might have pulled a blinder here.
That's a lot of work you do behind the scenes, doing all those tables and stuff. You know that. Would you never consider going on to that EA website and registering all the drivers on there? And then after every race, you can go into the administrator menu and then you can say, right, for RRF1, P1 gets 35 points, blah, 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 blah. And it automatically does it and produces a table and all for you. It would take a lot of work from you.
What I've done, the way I've got an automated Excel spreadsheet, like macros on it.
Oh,
so
right.
I've just put, say if you've got P1, I put P1 in the box under the race, and it will automatically add the points for that into the total. It's pretty much all I do, I just chuck them in and just copy it over to Photoshop.
Oh, right, okay. And then you just add in the clean laps, or the clean races manually then?
Yeah, I just add the fastest lap. I've set that so it adds 2 points. So I just have like 1 in the box.
You just add a 1
and
in the
box. And then
box.
the same for...
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's just the sprint weeks are a bit more of a pain in the bum, because after the 10 drivers that get that, that's another formula that adds into it.
Ferrari. Brewdog. Oh! Frank. Or it was Whitey on Dragoon, was it?
Whitey and Dragoon.
Whitey, yeah.
Not quite ready for the dries, is it?
It's very bloody close. Dragoon might have played a blinder here. He could go in and stick a set of hard tyres and go to the end of this race.
I was just trying to look his position to the leader. Was he about 50 seconds behind the leader at the minute? So if they pit, he's not going to be miles behind.
Yeah, but he has to pit too.
Yeah.
And the leaders will have to pit. So, does that not sort of equal it out a bit?
Yeah, Dragoon, just looking at this heat, some corners is losing time like here, but I think it'll be probably when he gets to the straights is probably where he's gaming. Dark Mark is boxing.
Lomar just took Brewdog there.
Oh, we had Dragoon nearly went on the grass days. Not having fun.
I think his tyres are scrubbed.
Great Ace along the Inks has just overtaken him. Dragoon,
that's exactly what he's
penalty.
done. He has hung out here until it's dry. The little Welsh fella has a little bit of brains, you know, Woodsy. He loves being called Welsh.
Yeah. Because I can't call him the Welsh fella, because I'm half Welsh myself.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Welsh. He calls me Scottish.
Scottish.
Yeah. They're talking about Scottish. Did you see the rugby today, or did you see it? Ireland got beat by France.
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I just realised there isn't a Northern Ireland rugby team, is there?
Northern
Is it just
Ireland?
joined?
No, it's all Ireland.
Is it just joined?
Yeah, they should do the same with football, but it's politics. Load of shit.
Twisted Dragon, another penalty there.
Could somebody tell me what has happened to Darkmark and that he's 8.6 behind? I haven't
put
been
the
watching.
hard tyres on.
Oh, has he
He's gone for
stopped?
the dry tyres as well, yeah.
Oh, right, he's done that then. Right.
I think he's thinking, find the passes staying out, I wanna try something different.
Yeah.
But find the pass, just put the fastest lap in, he just as said that.
143.
So it's definitely getting drier.
Positions 11 down to 16 now are all on dry tyres along with Darkmark. They're on mediums. I'm not sure they'll last. That's a strange choice. Maybe they're just testing the water.
Yeah, Drax just done a 143. Apologies, I had a sip of Peroni and I think it went down the wrong hole then. Just choking on beer.
None of the guys on the dry tyres are making any fast laps just yet. So it must be still quite wet.
He's dropped about a second, hasn't he, Dartmark?
He has,
should have about
yeah,
8
he's
seconds. He's about 9 now. He's got chaos all over his gearbox.
But you know, at the beginning of the race, whenever you're in setting up your strategy and your fuel and stuff like that, it tells you along the top where they're expecting the rain to come. So
Yeah.
I would say they're fairly well on it here. So I would say that's the rain off. It's just a matter. If you look at Dragoon there now, that looks like a dry track now.
Yeah.
Lap times are going to come down to the RS will be enabled. Still 30 laps of fun to go.
Some bits you can see like tiny damp bits, but most of it is, like I say, most of it's dry.
Yeah. Well, I don't see any of them sliding about the place, so.
0, still a 143. So it's definitely coming down about half a second every lap by the looks of it.
Woodsy, do you know offhand if any of these guys out of the 17 drivers, do you know offhand if any of them use no assists?
Can't remember now.
I know I use ABS and faction on the second setting, but it's virtually impossible to do it without them.
I know A72 was giving it a try a couple of weeks ago, but I know they've said that's why he was ending up like 2 or 3 laps behind.
A72's been doing that for weeks, and he just spins out. He needs to just go. He needs to swallow his pride and just go for it. I don't think the 2024 game is really set up for that the way 23 was, because I tried 23 and I tried it with no assists, and it was possible. And I know a couple of other drivers that I've spoken to over the last few months, they used to race without them. In fact, they used to race ABS on medium assist, and they had no problems, but now they've gone back to full.
Yeah, medium on the last game was doable. This game I couldn't get to grips with it. I can race on it just about, but the time was so much slower. So I just went to back to full. Even Dartmark, he used to do no or medium. He's on full on this game. So I don't know if you noticed at the top, DRS is on.
Well, and
DRS
the 3
enabled.
top guys and the 3 top 4 guys are now in the pits.
Yeah, everyone's going to jump in on those instances now.
Game on. Another beer
Dartmark
open.
could jump some spaces now.
Yeah. Well, he's right up in the second now.
Find the passes pit and still come out first. But Dartmark's right next to him.
Yeah. Chaos is right next to him.
Is it Dartmark is going to have those warmer tyres, and we already had him on for a couple of laps.
Yeah.
Chaos
Unfortunately, Chaos is still on the wets, and 0 is on the hards, so he's got 8 seconds to pick up here. Whether he can do it or not, I don't know. Trying to pick
when
up.
It said DRS enabled, I wonder why Chaos hasn't jumped in.
I don't know.
Normally that's the point where it's like, yeah, stick the dries on, it's dry time.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember CFC Al, he played golf us a few times.
Yes, I do know him, yeah.
He used to be the master at pitting at the right time when it was going from dry to wet or vice versa.
141 in the mediums, really starting to drop now. Well done,
Dartmark's at
Twisted.
the inside to find the pass. He's going to get the DRS as well. Dartmark up to P1.
Yep. 0's catching. He needs to get past Chaos, drop that 7 seconds and get at it. Unfortunately,
Chaos
he's not getting
is
the toe.
boxing. It's definitely a lot quicker. 1:41.0 for Dartmark, fastest lap on the hards. Is Great Ace going to box? He's the only one left on Inters now.
Chaos is in the pits. That's him.
Yeah,
Under the
Great Ace
mediums.
is in as well.
Will these medium tires last? Or maybe they're going to go
trying to-
medium soft.
I think Wednesday said they could do, is it 12 or 13? So
Yeah,
they could maybe at a push, but they will be crying.
Yep.
Because I didn't really get to find out myself, because the game didn't like me very much on Wednesday.
No. No, the top three will be on hard tires, I would say.
Because the hard, they might get to the end.
Oh, they will. Yeah, they will.
Then they will be a bit towards punchy territory, but they'll get there. I remember, was it saying to do 13 and 15, I think? Well, that's been like 30 laps on the hards, and they should get there.
The only thing is, Dark Mark has 4 laps on them already. Find the pass is only 1. So
He's
that
going to have
could.
to definitely nurse them.
Yep. Well, no better
Or-
guy for doing that.
Or he'll be
Wow,
hoping for
138. We're starting to go now.
yeah, he's on the overtake as well.
Yeah.
They're going for it around the outside. They switch to the inside. Oh, Dark Mark's closed the door. No, he's not going to get it this time.
Ams is having a look at Zero. Twisted's having a look at Peter.
Drax just on Chaos. Drax had a really good recovery race, to be fair, up to P7 there.
Absolutely. After what started it, yeah. He's a good driver.
Oh, Chaos is coming back in.
He's from India, isn't he?
Yeah, he's Indian, but he lives in Sweden.
Yeah. I heard him interviewed one of the nights, so it's commenting. Ah, yeah, I was speaking to him. Yeah, that's right, I was. Yeah. Nice guy.
I believe he can actually join us if he gets on the podium, because he's on PC, but he's signed up to the Xbox app on it.
Yeah, well, we
So
spoke to him the last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know he was originally our Discord guy. He's good at all the bots and things.
Dark Mark takes the lead.
Yeah, these two are just going to
This is
Go
going to be a
between DRS, I
smart
think.
race at the end, yeah.
sort of be a calculation, isn't it, towards the end, who needs to be behind who on that second to last lap.
Amos and Zero need to work together to try and at least hold on to the same lap times as the two guys in front are going, or they're going to drop.
Gaming minion left the session, I just saw it on the bottom. Just thinking, yeah, if everyone's being clean, they don't need to watch as a shoot tonight. I don't know if anyone's writing on the stream chat, it's frozen.
What has frozen?
My Twitch stream
Ah,
chat. So
yeah, I
don't know if
noticed that earlier. I didn't see anybody writing on there.
I'm just refreshing it. And the whole picture had frozen as well. Yeah, we're back on now. So big thank you to the 14 people that are watching along. I'm just watching on board with Chaos at the moment. He's pretty close to Drac. Them hard versus mediums. China's always one of those tracks, isn't it, where you have to try and get that balance between if you want the higher downforce for that middle sector, or do you want it better to be on the straights?
Yeah.
So I did notice on Monday some had gone completely different ways. Some were rapid in the middle sector, but they were just getting eaten down the straights.
Chaos. What a lap. The big question for me is, do these mediums last to the 56 laps?
I think it's going to be very close.
I can't
Oh, there's
see
a
it.
yellow flag.
Oh no. Is it twisted?
It might have been Great Ace.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks to be alright now.
First
One of
penalties of
them
the race
McLarens.
too. Dragoon and Twisted. Dragoon will be fuming.
I know he prides himself on
He
being
does.
penalty free.
Yeah.
I think was it Wednesday up until a couple of weeks ago he was penalty free as well. Like
He was. Yeah.
similarly to Van der Pass.
Yeah. All it takes is 1 second or one slight lapse of concentration, and
I know he has gone back to his original gear. What do you call them? Not pedals, shifters. And there's been
All
having
right.
issues with his new ones.
okay.
So hopefully they're working alright for him tonight. Evening
Russ
Woodsy
Master of-
and the sexy Mr. Gavin, says Tom Stroudy.
Ah,
an
Tom
admirer in the
Stroudy,
chat.
my darling, how are you? I just love Tom. Stroudy, it's time you took a seat in this commentary place. I'd love to hear you doing a bit of commentary. I can go onto the fucking chat and give you some shit.
Gotta say, it'd be interesting to know how you're fixed for next Saturday, Tom. I can't do next Saturday if you're free. He's just gone, Gavin.
I love you, Tommy. Come back to me. You were my teammate. I think I can do next Saturday if you're stuck, but I would hate to do it on my own.
Yeah.
But I would try.
There's a 50% with the solo ones. It's a lot easier. Trying to do a Saturday one solo, and it gets just really long, I think.
Would say I'm happy enough to do a stream or to do a commentary on any race. The problem is I've never done it in such a way where I'm making sure it's easy enough for me to sit here and watch your Twitch, and I can flick in between accounts and have a look at what's going on behind. But to actually, be in charge of the whole race and make sure you're on the right people and making sure you're giving everybody a wee bit of airtime, it's a lot of pressure for 60 laps. It's but rather than have no commentary whatsoever on Saturday night, I'd be happy to do it. But I'm sure there would be somebody who would jump in and give me a hand.
I know. If Tom is interested, he has done a few of us in the past.
Yeah.
I know he used to do some with Mr. Gunners as well back in the day. I know Tom's he's pretty good on his knowledge on comms.
Yeah.
Tom's in the chat again. He says he loves you more, Gavin.
No, he doesn't. He didn't even send me a St. Valentine's card, the tight fucker. He must be
Twisted
Scottish,
Dragon.
is he?
Tom, I believe you'll have to confirm, but I think it's like London and Essex sort of way.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm only guessing that because I think his son or something supports Chelsea or had something to do with Chelsea Football Club.
Oh, no available controllers. My controller's run out of battery.
Oh.
Oh, hold on a second. Oh, I've lost the battery.
It was just reminding me of my first ever race in RRF1. I did it on pad, and my controller didn't have low batteries. It just decided to glitch.
Right, okay.
And what it did when it glitched and threw up the no available controller, it turned completely left. And there's a driver called Chocky. I don't know if you've seen him race here before. it completely took him out of the race. So by the time I got my batteries back in, everyone was like, "You've taken him out." I was like, "I haven't. My batteries died." I watched it back, and yeah, it wasn't nice. But I don't know why on that old game, it just, if your battery died, it would just shoot your car left. Luckily, and on this one now, the AIs just take over.
Sorry, I was just putting a new battery in my controller there.
That's alright.
If nobody offers to do a co-stream with me next Saturday night, I could always ask DK.
I've never heard DK on there.
I've spoken to him a couple of times on the phone. He was wanting a bit of advice about new steering wheels and things like that, and he has said on chat a few times that he would help out. So it'd be a bit of fun. See, Thrustmaster of a new steering wheel, a direct drive steering wheel coming out.
I think Dragoon mentioned something about their wheel. It's gone back a couple of weeks. I know is it Apple keeps going on about a Moser as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're any good.
Yeah, DK bought a Moser, and Justin from Cincinnati, he had a Moser wheel as well, and they both thought they were very good.
As when you mentioned Justin, people can ignore night, but it is on Wednesdays. It's Gareth Minimad on Wednesdays, isn't it? I'll have to update that. So there seems to be two really close battles at the minute, and that is Tamas on the back of Zero, I believe, and Find the Passing Dark Mark. That was 49 just being lapped.
It's so separated, isn't it? It's a bit of a boring race apart from these two front guys, and that's going to pan out. Tamas is Zero's now only 6 seconds behind Dark Market. He was 7.8 seconds there a few laps ago, so they're trying.
They're swapping the lead down on this straight as well.
I wouldn't like to be trying to gain 6 seconds on Dark Market.
I think these front two battling, if they battle too hard, it's going to help Zero catch them.
That's his only chance, I think.
I think these front two are probably going to have to help each other with DRS to try and keep away from Zero.
Destroyer's doing really well now. He's 7, and he's I think he's gaining a bit of time in Miggles.
Chaos has lost his no penalty bonus. He's picked up a 3 seconds. But then Saturday it's a bit more. It's a bigger bonus as well. 2 points on a Saturday. Also with it being double.
Like if you were to be good enough driver to have a clean race, penalty-free race every single time, it's like having a race win.
Yeah.
At the end of the season.
So how many races is it? 20? Is it 20 this season? So that's 40 points you can get.
Yeah. And how many points do you get for a race win in this? 35,
35, yeah, 35 on a Saturday. It's the same as TSD.
Yeah. Thomas is having a right good go at Zero here now too. Although I think he's probably playing the smart game and just trying to together make that time up. Although there's still
talking about the point system, it just reminded me, Skin Shaggy was one of the creators of this Saturday division.
No way, was
him and Positively Glad.
Ah.
So they wanted a performance division, and I think he was sort of the one that put forward, it should be like table based, and obviously that's when Pos brought me into it. It's like, how can we do it? And that's how we worked it out. So it used to be on the table every week, the cars.
Yeah.
And obviously since then we changed it so you get bumped up. Because what used to happen if, say for example, Zero was bottom of the table, he's going to be in the Red Bull. If he pulled out late, we would have a reserve in the Red Bull. But then obviously people got annoyed because the reserve would end up flying away in the Red Bull. So that's why we changed it now. So your permanent drivers get bumped up and reserves in the slower cars. We say slower. Car 0 as a reserve tonight in the Williams. He's up in P3.
Yeah.
So the Williams in real life for next season, it's looking a bit quicker. I don't know if you saw the testing.
No, I didn't get to watch any of it that day. But do you really know much watching those tests?
I was looking at a graphic earlier, and they were basing it off of testing and the qualifying from the first race of last season.
Oh,
And
right.
they said
Okay,
the
that
Williams
makes
is
sense.
about 0.9 seconds quicker than it was at this stage last season.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying it's one of the most improved. So if that translates to the actual next week, we'll find out.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to be awake for next week. You've seen the time of the first race. It's 4 AM in the morning.
Oh, I'll be getting up for that.
So I think I'll
Find the
be
pass in the pits.
to get
There's
them
your
to
answer to your
mediums.
question. The mediums are not going to last. Wow. Dark Mark has pulled the right move here.
I noticed somebody earlier, I think it was on Monday, was saying the hards are terrible for pace around here. But I suppose if you can just put in like a decent time, then it's going to be enough to stay ahead of these mediums for them to pit again.
T-Benz is having a good steady race, so he is. He's gaining a bit of time there too. I'd like to see him getting up with Hamas and battling there for the third.
When you helped me commentate at Japan, I think it was him and Dragoon, wasn't it? They had a really good race, that race. They wouldn't leave each other alone. So Dragoon's staying out to the dry hasn't actually helped him. He's in that position. He lost a few doing that. He's down in 10th.
Yeah, and even if the Find the Pass Chaos, well, Find the Pass has pitted, Chaos and Dumar will probably pit again. I think they'll come out in front of him.
Just trying to look, what's the gap? Yeah,
12
Dumar
seconds.
pits, he'd be behind, but just have a look at the other ones. Yeah, it'd be close, I think. If they come out, they're going to be right behind him otherwise.
Now, Destroyer's right behind Find the Pass now. Or he was. Miguel's just took him. But those three guys are going to get the toe.
We'll see what Find the Pass is doing now. He's done that outlap on the mediums. I wonder if he'll get a fastest lap on this lap. He's done a purple first sector.
Oh, he's gaining time fairly quickly.
Tom Strowdy in the chat says Williams will win a race this season. Mark my words.
Right. Okay.
There's a Carlos Sainz, isn't it? They've got as a driver this season. Do you think Hamilton's going to do well in the Ferrari, or do you think he's past it now?
No, he's fucking far from past it. The guy's a legend. I don't really like the guy, to be honest with you, but he's a class driver. Check out Find the Pass. 5.3 within one lap. He's gathering pace very, very quickly, and T-Benz is on 13. This could be Find the Pass's race, actually.
I was looking down at the chat when he did sector 2, but I imagine he got the purple sector for it as well. Let's see if is this going to be a fastest lap of the race so far.
Oh, it is. It definitely is.
He was a whole second quicker than his outlap as well.
4.7, half a lap. He's flying.
Miguel's is pretty close to Drac as well on this lap.
Yeah. I wonder will Domar change tyres?
What's he done? 18 laps on the mediums.
He's not having a good race for his standards.
18, what's another 6? Yeah, I think that his tyres are going to be
Yeah.
on fire at the end if he tries to take them all the way.
I don't think they'll go the way.
I think, was it on a 50%? They said they'll do about 13, so what's that? Double 26?
Mm-hmm.
And he's already done 18. Yeah, they're not going to.
Nope.
They'll be in puncher territory.
Yep.
Dumas will be hoping for a safety car. We're hoping for a safety car to trap the softs on or something, probably.
Fuck, a safety car would ruin this race for Darkmark.
Yeah. He's on a bit of a spree at the minute. He won on Monday.
Yeah.
He won the Monday previously as well in the main race. I know he's missed a couple of Saturdays due to work, but he might be onto a winner on Saturday as well, potentially.
And he's 8 seconds ahead here. He ain't going to lose that position unless he makes a big mistake.
He's just giving the back marker a toe at the minute. I think that's 49, is it? No, it's LJ.
Almas is having a very steady one, isn't he?
Oh, Dumas and Miguel's both in the pits.
Yeah, I seen that coming. Wise move.
The Dragoon's going to get a position. He's gained one on Dumas, but not on Miguel's. Miguel's come out just ahead of him.
Yeah, at least he's got a race in his hand now. Give him a bit of interest. Or is he? He's just dropped out of DRS, so.
A Dragoon's hard's going to take it all the way. So he put him on early, didn't he?
Dragoon's lacking pace. He's just lost 0.3 of a second in 2 corners. He definitely needs to go in and change those tires, or he's just gonna stay there.
I think they say the optimal's about 15 on a 50%, so what's that, 30 on a full race. So if we're going by that, he's got about 10 laps left in him, but we've got, how many laps left? About 14 laps. If he does try and take him all the way, then they might be pretty toasted.
You might see him going in maybe lap 50 or something and having a go at the softs for a fastest lap or something. Because I don't think if he changed now, he's going to really change. I don't think he's going to gain too much. Although if you look at the speed that Find the Pass is gathering on those mediums, it might. It's hard to tell.
Talking of Find the Pass and the speed, he's enjoying it that much. He's had time to put a smiley face in the stream chat.
How does he do that and drive at the same time?
I haven't got a clue.
Holy goodness.
Because he'll have to confirm if he's on a wheel or if he's on pad. I say if it's a wheel, maybe he might have to do one hand, and if he's on pad, it must be impossible. I do know some of these drivers, well, some of them have the circle wheels, don't they? And some of them have the actual F1 shape wheels. But I don't know if that makes any difference to how they steer or.
I've one.
Or anything.
I have the Ferrari edition Thrustmaster wheel.
I've got given it by a driver called Dartlord, who used to be in TS2. And it was an MVH, like an adapted one for the Logitech. So I've got it's supposed to be a Max Verstappen one, I think, made by MVH, but it says Ed Bull on it because the R's fallen off before I even got it.
Ed Bull.
So it's just like I'm just a massive politician fan there. I was like, that said balls in an Ed Bull.
Find the Pass has just steadied up a bit now.
I've just gone on board with Tamas. He seems to be the closest we've got so far.
It's a fucking boring race, let's be honest.
Loads of them are just separated.
Yeah. No disrespect to anybody, guys, but it's very hard to commentate on this sort of thing. You know, we love you all. Thomas is the only one having a bit of a fight. Let's go on there and have a look. Are you on him there at the moment?
I was on Tamas still.
Yeah, well, they're both on 16 lap hards.
Find the pass is still typing away. He said he's on controller in the chat.
Wow.
And he's gained some time here.
Find the pass, he's gained time, he's on mediums, he's using the controller, and he's got the fucking fastest lap at 133.8. You're a legend,
He must be doing it
man.
on the straights, isn't he? He must be letting go of the steering, just like typing quickly and then putting his hands back.
I might dump Stroudy for Find the Pass. You know, I don't really love Stroudy anymore, so Find the Pass is my man. He's good. Dark Mark's just a fucking legend. Bottom line, every fucking race is the same thing.
Yeah.
Every race, no penalties. Oh, the guy just knows what he's doing. What about
Dark Mark's
Destroyer?
Dark Mark's best mate. I've known him since I was 10 Dark Marks.
Right?
24 years now.
Wow.
And he's always been good at the driving games, even before he was doing F1. The old
Yeah.
what games are they? I can't remember what they were now. Is it Tokka games and all them sort of things? He was always rapid on them.
Yeah. I'm surprised all you guys don't play the FIFA.
I know me and Dark Mark shared the price for it because we game share, but I've done like
I've
career
never
mode
got
on
into
it.
it.
I think it'd be funny to do. Is it the pro clubs or all like control one player? But I've never done it. I'll have to get an RRF1 sorted. Get an RRF1 team.
Yeah.
What has worked quite well in the past, we had we do a charity event. I don't know if I told you about my wife lost a leg to cancer.
Yeah.
And we did have quite a lot of TSD drivers come along to it, PRF1 drivers, and donated quite a bit of money. So that was quite good. People that we just met on the Xbox or PlayStation. They were coming across from the country to actually come to this charity event. I thought it was really, really good.
I'm all for charity.
So if we ever do one again, we'll have to definitely put a shout out in the server.
In fact, Massey put a post on one of the sites today or yesterday about mental health. He's doing a jump out of an airplane for mental health.
Yeah, mental health.
If anyone's got a few pounds that they're willing to give, I'm sure he'll be well appreciating it.
As it was from zero. I'll see if I can find the link and put it in the stream chat. I know he shared it in the Sunday Drive on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
We don't really use that channel anymore, but there's loads of drivers in there that don't drive us anymore that might want to donate to him.
Yeah.
I've just put that link in the stream chat, so if anyone wants to donate anything to Massey,
Absolutely.
Just given links in there. I say it will say Christopher Masters. That's Massey's real name. And you also get to see a picture of him on there.
We're going to have a little battle on our time here. If you just look at T-Bents, he's on 4 lap mediums against Chaos on 17. And he's gained a considerable bit of time there in the last half a lap or so. He's now down to 1.3. He'll be in the DRS zone very shortly, so at least that's something to look at. Tamas and Zero are fighting.
Zero took Tamas back there.
Yep.
Great Ace says he's now less than a second behind Brewdog as well for P12.
Mm-hmm.
And LJ behind Twisted as well. So a couple of battles developing at the back of the grid.
Good. Destroyer,
I believe,
P5.
If it was to stay this way, I believe Tamas doesn't join interviews. So it would be Mr. Pass, your new love driver. might potentially be speaking to him.
One thing he
it's
definitely
just
does, he adds a bit of excitement to these races. Every time he races, the guy does something a bit special.
find the passes in the chat again. He says, I'm pushing. He's pushing that hard. He has time to chat. He's not pushing really. He's got the mediums on. Dragoon
Just
is
not What's that?
oh, sorry. I was going to say Dragoon looks like he's taking as hard as long as he can. 24 laps on him now.
I'm just having a little smoke out the window here at the moment, so I'm not watching the stream.
I've just gone board with LJ. Showing a bit of love for the drivers at the back. He's all over the gearbox are twisted.
Oh, that's good.
Evening to Apple in the chat. My
Ah.
TFD teammate.
Fellow aviator too.
Maybe here too.
Yeah, that guy's looking for a career in commercial airline piloting. I spoke to him a while back about it.
I have the RRF1 version of is it Top Gun? Also, hopefully I can make it for tomorrow's race and try and get McLaren up the table on Sunday.
You get a bit of practice around that course. It's not easy.
Yeah. Because myself and Apple both missed what race was it? Miami. I was stuck on the M1 and I can't remember what he was up to that weekend. I think it was work or something. And if we hadn't have missed that one, we probably would have been a bit closer to kick at the top.
Twisted's within distance of Peter now too, so that's good. Mars and Whitey territory.
If I flick down to the Dumar one, it seems to be the very closest one. Haas versus the Ferrari. I believe they're both about Ferrari engines, aren't they? The Haas is Ferrari like powered. I can't look at that Haas anymore from the angle it comes down. Mad Mark said if you look at it like face on, it looks like a clown face, like a ghost face, and it does.
He's right.
Dragoon is putting softs on.
Yeah, didn't I get it right?
Yeah. And
He's
Hard
gonna
must
go
have
for
been
fastest
feeling
lap.
that.
Might as well get a couple of points that way.
I think he saw that gap as well to LJ. He had like 40 odd seconds. Just thinking, well, nothing to lose. Might as well stick some on.
I should get the fastest lap of those now.
Apple says top chum, and yeah, Miami cost us 40 points. We'd be top of the table. Because I think Apple I think he's near enough one every race he's turned up to on Sunday Drive.
Wow. And the pass is just taking Thomas there. Oh, 0.
Well, 0 had a bit of a snap then, trying to recover that.
Real and battling now. This is going to be a good race now for the last laps for P2. P3,
Unless something drastic happens, Dark Marks looks like he's going to take it 12 and a half seconds. Gotta say, Find the Passes have to put on about 2 seconds every lap, wouldn't he, now to even catch him?
What a race by 0.
Where did he start from? Was it 16th, was it? I know he was near enough at the back. Trying to find the position changes.
Yeah, he was back of the grid.
Yeah, 16th. I think it was only 49 that started behind him because he jumped in. Jumped in late.
Oh, Twisted just got a 3-second penalty.
Is that his second one, I think? That was his third. So look, Twisted's on 9, Dragoon's on 6, and Chaos and 49 on 3.
Great Ace is going to have a go at fastest lap too.
Yeah, it's worth a go for Great Ace. He's although he is in the window of... is he in the window? Am I looking at the wrong time? No, ignore me, he's not in the window, Twisted. I was looking at the wrong time there. I was looking at the one above. Let's have a look who the fastest lap is at the minute, if I can find it. It's past at the minute, 1:33.9. I think Dragoon's going to put that under a bit of pressure with the softs.
There it is, 1:33.5. What can Great Ace do?
Then they might help Great Ace as well if he can manage to catch up with some of those ahead of him. He might get a bit of a DRS actually on his quick lap. We'll have to see how quickly he gets with them. But it's gone pretty quick, 5 laps left.
This is a good race for second place. Dark Mark, are you lonesome tonight? He'll go on to golf later. Well, so what sort of race did you have, Dark Mark? Oh, it was fucking boring. Oh, Thomas has fallen off.
Yeah, outside of DRS.
Yeah. The only battle on track at the moment is Zero and Find the Pass.
Have a little look at DRS as well for Tam. I think he's used a lot more than those ahead of him as well.
If Zero stays penalty free to the end of the race, he's going to get my driver of the day.
So the way it works for Saturday as well, reserves do score. I track them separately. So if they do move up to full time, they keep them points as well.
Yep.
I know that works a bit different to Monday and Wednesday where we only nominate 2 drivers.
They're now starting to be thinking about ERS preservation for the last couple of laps.
Zero's going to get DRS on pass here.
Yep. Find the Pass is 88% battery, so he's going to be able to defend quite well.
I think his mediums are still just that bit, feeling that bit nicer than Zero's tyres as well. It's just making you to keep ahead. What you find the past times are sort of stagnating now, haven't they? He's not really catching Dark Mark.
No.
He'll catch him by a couple of tenths of some parts and they'll just go back to about 12.5 again.
Yeah. Yeah, Dark Mark's strategy was absolutely perfect. Well, I got the first 2 maybe, and Nest Zero missed the second one. But still got the 2 out of the 3. Poor Dragoon just didn't have a good race, but he's got a couple of points at the moment in the bag. He still holds that fast lap, doesn't he?
I've just noticed Twisted, he's going for a shot at the fastest lap.
Oh, right, okay. He's well capable of it as well.
Okay, still Dragoon's 1:33.5 at the minute.
Yeah.
Twisted's quickest he's had so far was 1:35, but I think he's not really put a soft tyre on it until now.
Peter's going to have a go at fast lap now too.
Zero's going for a move on pass.
Yep.
Just thinking of it. I've noticed that turn where Zero's just gone, and then the one just before the final straight. I noticed different drivers taking different lines there. Some of them would take it more a wider out to get a bit of a slingshot around the next one. Apple in the chat, he said, Woodsy, my battery pace is golden for tomorrow, I just need to keep 4 tyres on the car. I need to hope the game wants to be my friend tomorrow after Wednesday. I'll probably just tap the cast and it'll be like 90-second penalty disqualified.
It's one quick driver is our Apple. Zero's got DRS there. They're both on 26 lap, and he cannot get that pass and find the pass. You'd think in the DRS zone there he would get it.
So they've been keeping on board with Zero's car then. It gets closer and closer, but just can't.
Yeah, well, Zero
close
just,
enough.
or find the pass just used near enough all of his battery defending that there. So, wonder what Zero's battery had.
He's not going to be happy. Twister's taking the fastest lap. 132.6.
Oh, no. He took it considerably a second off it.
The Daroon could try again. He's got a gap to Great Ace, but he'd have to go in this lap.
He's got 5 laps on the softs now. I can't see it.
Yeah.
Chaos has got 26 laps on those mediums. They must be howling at him. Wonder what percentage left he has. Are they down to like 30%, 25%? Or are they right down? Or hard to know.
They've got to be screaming. Just getting on board. Sometimes you can see like a line on them when they're going. I can't remember what that is. Can't see anything really looking at them. Sometimes you get a bit like a line if you get punchy territory, but they look alright from here.
If you're listening, Dark Mark, you have still time to call in for a kebab with house sauce on it and still win, mate. Unfortunately, you're getting absolutely no airtime because you're boring out the front, and the only race that seems to be on here at the moment is Zero and Find the Pass. And by God, they're trying.
Yeah. Because I flicked onto Dark Mark there, just give him got a couple of seconds airtime. Back to Zero now.
Yeah, give him no more airtime, he's too good.
It was a massive snap for one of the McLarens and they managed to save it though. But they'd just been lapped.
Find the Pass and Zero both sitting at 100% battery.
Oof.
So they know what they're doing.
Great Ace, 10 seconds,
10
ignoring
seconds.
blue flags.
Come on, Great Ace.
LJ's only a second and a half behind him as well, so if you're...
Dragoon's away into the pits. What's he doing? There's only one lap left. You're never going to get a fastest lap doing it that way. Maybe
I
he
think
will.
he would have had should he have gone the lap before, or has he got enough? He
That's
might be
what I
alright,
was
just get
thinking.
one in.
Well, I suppose he can get one in, yeah.
Zero would have had to push Find the Pass along there.
Last lap.
Zero's got this is got to go for it now.
Dark Mark's cheeks will be starting to quiver now with happiness.
Zero's
Zero's
passed
just
him.
taking him.
But it's Find the Pass sort of doing that on purpose so he can
He ain't giving
get
it
him
up
down the other
easy.
straight.
He ain't giving it up easy. Look at that. Oh, wow. Nearly touched it. That's fantastic racing, guys.
That must be the worst feeling when you're taking ages, you finally got past him and he's just like, nah, I'll have it back.
Either it's a glitch or they're both showing absolutely 100% battery, or else that's a glitch.
I've got 0 shown as 80%, but pass is on 100%. The dark mark is about 60%. Not that it really needs to use it. You could stick it into low fuel mode. You'll still come in first. Stick it into lean. Still you can you on the way?
Find the pass has got it, I think.
Yeah. Tamas isn't that far behind 0.
No.
He's not got much ERS though.
Real steady race, actually.
0 just going to go for a dive.
Wow, there's 5 of them at
Missed
it.
that. Dark mark takes the win.
How did that all happen? Destroyer's in there too.
The yellow flag further back. I'm not going to go to it just yet though. Find the pass does take it about half a second.
Wow.
Great ace got 10-second undeserved penalty.
There wasn't much between 2 and 6, sure there wasn't. Oh, congratulations, Dark Mark. Congratulations, Find the Pass. 0 gets driver of the day for me. Pretty uneventful race. No safety cars, no virtual safety cars, no big incidents really. Commentator's nightmare.
Dumar just had enough petrol. Just noticed that. Then he was flashing red.
Whitey stayed on those hard right up to 30 laps.
I think it was the 3 I mentioned. It'll be joining in. It'll be 0, Dark Mark, and Fun Pass. Yeah, the game gives 0 driver of the day.
Absolutely, yeah. Well deserved.
So I'll quickly make sure I get all these classifications in if they want to load. Only a few drivers missed out on the bonus as well. Chaos, Dragoon, Great Ace.
Yeah, Dragoon will be broken.
Twisted. Yeah, Twisted does get that 2 points for fastest lap as well. Quickly get the race director in case any drivers need it.
Dragoon, if you're listening and you need a little song to sing, listen carefully. It goes like this: fuck, 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 fuck off, fuck, 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 fuck off. 3-second penalty. Oh, well, that was a commentator's nightmare, that race. But anyway, we did it.
So I'm just inviting those the top 3 in there.
Okay, I'm going to grab a quick cigarette and then I'll join the chat with you.
All right. I think we're just waiting for the race winner now.
Who won the race? Have you any idea?
I think we've got Pass and 0. What have you? You both included your audio?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Got Felix Drac joined in as well. I believe that's Destroy Drac. Just while waiting for Dark Mark, I'll start off with yourself, 0. So P3 give you a driver of the day as well today. How was that for you?
Oh, that was a tough one because that Williams it's great in the straight and that's it. There's no other like redeeming factors to that car. So I think I knew the straights would be my friend today. In the rain, it was awful, and even though I thought it was going to be dry for the entire race, not dry, it was going to be wet for the entire race. I think the dry weather threw us all off because we were expecting a wet race. But yeah, no, it was a tough one. It was good fun though. Good battling with Tamas and pass at the end, but just didn't quite have it to hip pass in the end.
Hero, did the weather forecast actually give it for a wet race, the whole race, or did it dry up? Or obviously it did dry up, but did it give it to dry up?
Well, on mine, it told me it was going to be raining the entire race, and then there was like a very small bit of dry weather right at the end. But there was nothing to say it was going to dry up as soon as it did.
You've done a fantastic job in my eyes. Absolutely brilliant.
I believe you got give him driver of the day, didn't you, as well, Gavin?
Oh, absolutely. The game gave him driver of the day as well. Like to come from P16 to third, that was unbelievable. Could have been second as well, so easily. But well, it wasn't easy to get second, but hell of a go. Are you happy with P30?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I wasn't actually expecting to be on the podium at all. So yeah, I'll take P3 at the end of the day.
Yeah, good points.
Definitely. Congratulations on that P30.
Absolutely. Have a beer.
Just before we go to pass, I notice Drax joined us. Have you included your audio, Drax? Because I can hear you. I was just going to ask right at the end how close was that with yourself, Tamas, and that trying to catch up with Zero. We noticed you're all getting a lot closer toward the end. Oh.
Oh, that's a disaster. Yeah, very unfortunate.
Yes, definitely had a good recovery race in the end after it. It wouldn't let you control it, did it? So you had to leave again. So it's sort of two disconnections in the end. But definitely.
Yeah.
Whitey said he can't hear Drac, so I don't know if he's not coming through with the included audio. No, he can't hear.
I can hear you loud and clear.
How about now? I just did that. Usually there's a glitch there.
Yeah, I can hear you coming through on the stream.
I think it's that Xbox glitch. I actually did it twice, but then yeah. But yeah, just.
But definitely a great recovery race for yourself. Then was it fifth or sixth in the end?
Oh, he must be away.
Oh, it's disconnected him.
Yeah.
I'll move on to find the pass now. I'll say P2 for yourself tonight. I'll say how was that for yourself tonight?
Well, it's my favorite track, so I like it, and I was surprised I actually had pace in the rain for once. I was able to keep up with Dartmark, which I didn't think I was going to be able to do in the rain. It was a cracking battle between me and him the whole time. The reason I did a pit stop from the hards would have gone to the end, the same as Drax. Oh, he left the party. Excuse me. Dartmark, I would have stayed. I could have stayed on the same tires as him and battled him to the end, but due to being realistic, down the straight, I just didn't have the pace. I knew if I stayed out and didn't go like to another tire down the straight on the last lap, if I was ahead, he would have just got past me, and I wouldn't have had anything to defend with. So I kind of made the decision to pit, go for the mediums, and hope I could get the time up. But I got past Zero and Tamas, and I was on, I think, one warning away from a penalty since like lap 18. I didn't want to risk getting a penalty and drop into fourth, so I just managed my pace to make sure I'd stayed second. But yeah, it was great, and yeah, props to Dartmark, phenomenal driving, really clean, really good battle.
Just a clean, smart driver, isn't he, Zero? Or find the pass. Sorry, he's just a clean and smart driver.
He is, yeah.
Yeah, he is. As are you. Very, very rarely do you see you having a bad race. You're always in the mix and doing special things. You're one of my favorite drivers in the league, if you don't mind me saying.
Oh, that's fine. I was listening to the commentary.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm always rooting for you because you do definitely make up places that I haven't seen in too many people do. So whatever you're doing very well, and it was great to watch you. Thanks for coming along.
No worries. I do my best to make it as entertaining as possible. Thank you
well,
for
it wasn't
commenting.
entertaining apart from you and a few others. It was a boring freaking race, I can tell you. It was the most
I was chatting to you in the
horrible
chat
race
while driving.
I know. How the fuck were you doing that?
So I got into the long straight and I made sure I was straightened up, and I just held down the throttle and let go the steering and just typed as fast as I could.
I did say that, didn't I? So I wonder if you were doing that, dude. Just taking your finger off the analog and.
Nearly binned it trying to put I'm pushing, and my autocorrect's trying to put I'm punishing. No, change it quick.
Well, you did provide a bit of entertainment for us commentators tonight, and very, very, very well done on P2. Are you happy with P2?
Well, yeah, I've always got to be happy with like points. Like title wise, it goes well because I've beat I think everyone that's ahead of me in the championship at the moment, and I think Miggles was leading the championship. I don't know where he finished, but it should be good points. If you're a racer, you've always got to be prepared to lose. So I'm happy with the position I finished.
Yeah, that's very modest. Super race and very enjoyable watching you as always.
Cheers, buddy.
As I said, I am definitely a big fan of your racing style, and
thank you.
Thanks again for it all. It was super. Have a good day.
You too.
Definitely a great P2 there for you.
Thanks, buddy.
And now on to our race winner. He won the main race on Monday, and now we've done it again on the Saturday division as well. How's that for yourself, Dartmark?
Yeah, it was alright. Had a bit of fun to find the pass throughout the race. Sort of just tit for tat, overtaking. Yeah, good fun. Nice clean racing. And then, yeah, when he pit, it became very boring.
I knew you were going to say that.
Literally just driving around, sort of like running medium, just saving some battery, then do a push lap, and save some battery, and do a push lap. I actually set my fastest lap on my last lap. Yeah, and again, like pass, I was on 2 warnings as well from quite early on in that race. So, yeah, it was good battling, and then boring, basically.
Yeah. Well, I don't know whether you were listening to the stream, but my description of the dark mark, I know you're called all sorts of things by different commentators, but you're an intelligent, clean driver, and you're a treat to watch, buddy. That was a fantastic race. Another win for you, another one to put on the scoreboard.
He did tell me to not give you airtime because you're that far ahead there. 16 seconds ahead at one point. It's like, yeah, go back to 0.
Yeah. Yeah, as I say, once Find the Pass made the decision to pit, it kind of made the race very boring.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have minded if we were just battling towards the end, just carrying on what we were doing because it was good fun. But yeah, he decided to make it boring for me, and he knows how much I hate driving around on my own. So,
well, you should have pit as well.
I thought for sure that the two of you were just going to leave it to the last couple of laps and have a go at each other, but it just went pear-shaped for them, and
Yeah.
you just took it on and deservedly won the race. Super. And intelligent, clean driving, sir. That's the only
Thank you very
way.
much.
I wish I could drive like you, but I'm trying.
So were any of you tempted to do what Dragoon did and take it to the dry, or was that just not possible? Because I noticed it didn't really work for him.
Oh, what, the Inters?
He took about 19, 20 laps, I think it was, on the Inter.
No, so originally I was meant to be doing like 2 or 3 stints of 18 and 19 laps, whatever it was. Because, like I kind of overheard Zero saying, originally the weather forecast was like Inters, then it dried for 1 block, then it was Inters, then it dried again. But obviously it's quite hard to imitate when you have a lobby restart. So Whitey done what he could, and it was meant to be raining right up until the last block, and it sort of dried up not even halfway through. So yeah, it's not Whitey's fault.
So the weather actually changes when you reset the lobby. Is that what happens?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can only do 3 blocks, isn't it? Even though it gives you, is it five blocks when you first load up on the
Oh,
grid?
I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
so like the blocks on the original lobby were like wet, wet, dry, wet, wet, dry, and you can't do that. You can't reenact that when you're restarting the lobby. So Whitey done what he could.
The gods.
Yeah, and yeah, it was all right. Good racing, clean racing from pass.
How many tins of Fosters did you have when you were racing, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't drink when I'm racing.
Do you not?
No.
That's drink driving.
No, I don't drink when I'm racing.
Very professional of you, sir. Very professional. Can we tempt you into a game of golf?
Potentially.
Good.
I was just looking at next week, so Canada next week, because I know you mentioned Dartmouth, you might not be able to make it.
No, I definitely won't be able to make it.
Find the pass, looking forward to that.
I think
Obviously
Find
not.
the Pass is away.
Has he gone?
Yeah, he's gone.
Oh, he's still showing on mine, but
Yeah, he's still in the party. He's just ignoring you.
I say he's found Canada that boring, he's gone to sleep.
Well, we had a pretty boring time as commentators tonight, Mark, unfortunately.
I'm genuinely gutted that Canada's falling on the weekend that I'm not available. You know, I get every other weekend off, and it just so happens it's falling on a weekend I'm working.
Yeah.
Do you actually like Canada? I thought you didn't like it.
No, Canada's my favourite track.
Oh, that's your favourite track.
Yeah,
that's why you wanted it changed.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I wouldn't mind missing Monza, but Canada's the one I always like to race.
Oh, right.
Are you making the Monday division? One?
Yeah, I can race Monday, but I just can't do Saturday, unfortunately.
Are you doing Azerbaijan tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, we've been discussing that. Apple jumped in the chat with apparently he's got some golden pace around Baku.
Good.
So that'll be if anyone wants to watch that, it's on Mad Mark's channel tomorrow. And then we're back with Canada, obviously with yourself and the Monday lot on Monday division. I think Dragoon's back with myself on Monday as well.
Well,
definitely big thank
no
you to
better
everyone
man to give Apple a
in.
bit of a race. So get your boots on tomorrow night, Dark Mark, and give him what's for. He needs a good fucking cooling, that Apple boy. He's a legend in his own head. Give him a hammer.
Right, golf time.
I'm sure if he's still watching.
I hope he is.
He is still watching as well.
Apple, you're a bollocks. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to jump over for a game of golf, and well done for your win, Dark Mark. Brilliant.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Definitely big thank you to everyone that tuned in as well, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your evening.
Yeah,
and big good night from myself.
Yeah, thanks Woodsy for your company tonight, and I'll catch up with you soon.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.